Good morning. It's November 5th, 2014. And what you're looking at is a 2014 Ram 1500 EcoDiesel. It's -2, so a lot of guys are pretty interested in how the automatic heated seats and heated steering wheel and how the heater inside the truck work when it gets to -4 or 5 degrees Celsius or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So I thought I'd do a quick video and show what it does. So the truck you're looking at is a Laramie remote start, so let's see what happens. Alright.
In the lobby because I have nothing from the hotel. Traveling for work is work enough. Concur makes it easy. Your business travelers take pictures of receipts and submit expense reports from their smartphones. With
If you look down here, you see automatically that the steering wheel and driver's heated seat come on. Sorry for shaking, but I'm cold. No, and then you look here, see the light flashing. And over here to RPMs, and they're about 1100 RPMs. And look at temperature on here. I see that I got it set at 23, but there's no fan blowing. And even if I turn it all the way up to max, still no fan blowing. So what happens is that the truck, when the cooling temperature reaches about 40 degrees Celsius and the temperature gauge moves up a little bit, the blower starts blowing automatically. So this is because they want the truck to heat up and not lose any of the heat going through a heater core. It's pretty smart. Been my experience that it takes about 5 minutes at this temperature for the heater to, or the coolant temperature build up enough that the truck starts blowing hot air. Also, I don't know if I showed it already or if you got it in the first time I showed down here, but it's on auto, and that the heated mirrors automatically came on. Alright. So apparently there's a whole bunch of heaters on this truck to help the engine get up to temperature, but probably, in my humble opinion, probably the fastest, or what's helping the truck heat up the fastest, the quickest, is probably the turbo. And I say this because the turbo is liquid cooled, oil lubricated, so that nice hot exhaust gas is warming up the coolant inside the turbo, or the coolant jackets inside the turbo, along with all the other heater stuff. We're at 20 already. It's only been about 4 minutes, and I'll just keep it rolling until the blower starts blowing in real time, just so you get an idea. And it's not been 5 minutes altogether because I was talking for a little bit too, so probably about 4 minutes. And I tell you that the heat in the seat comes on pretty quick. My butt's already getting pretty warm, and the steering wheel is already really nice. And the mirror on the outside is already clear of snow. On the passenger side, it's almost clear of snow. We're at 23. Now, if I was to take it off auto and just crank it, or just crank the heat up, I'm pretty sure that it'd start blowing. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to mess this up. And I'm putting my hand up here. You can feel a little bit of heat, but you can tell like it's not blowing yet. But I can definitely tell there's some heat coming up from the defrost up here. 26. And up here it says -2 Celsius. And to my American friends, you know us here, that we don't get the apps that you guys get. Same radio, same everything else is the same, but we Canucks don't get the apps. Boo. So if you do the remote start, we already know that I started the truck. Remote start, then I hit the start button. But if you remote start and leave it alone, excuse me, it will run for about 15 minutes before it automatically shuts down. 30. And the temperature gauge, the analog gauge, hasn't moved yet. But I'm definitely getting, you can feel it, some warm air. But the blower's not blowing yet. Let's just go over in here. So it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit out. And right now the coolant temperature is 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Go back to metric. 33. And I can start hearing the blower now starting to kick in. Just a little bit. You can probably hear it. It's 9 minutes. We're at 34. So I expect that by the time we get to 35 degrees Celsius, sorry, 40 degrees Celsius, excuse me, that the heater will be full blast. It's starting to pick up again. You can hear it a little bit more. Heated seats are really nice and warm. Steering wheel, really nice and warm all the way around. at 360. Right down here is a little cooler than the rest of the steering wheel, but pretty much the whole wheel. 36. Temperatures, the blower is a little bit faster. You can probably hear it. And you can see that the temperature gauge has moved up slightly. Oh, 37. Blower just kicked in a little bit more. Go to climate. See, auto. Rear defrost is automatically kicked on. I didn't touch it. I don't have rear defrost. Here's the heated mirrors have just turned off, same time that the rear defrost turned off. And looking at the mirrors, they are in fact clear. This is about 10 minutes. 37 degrees Celsius. And I just bumped up another notch, I can hear it. And probably 2 more degrees and we'll be on the full blast defrost. Heated seats, wheel still on. I had my park assist off yesterday because I was driving through some tall grass, pulling some logs out of my yard. You kind of look at the window, even though it's low and low, it's starting to defrost. The blower just kicked up another notch. We're at 39 degrees Celsius. Now, pretty sure once it gets to 40, or just past 40, and the blower will be on full blast. And right about now we're at 13 minutes recording time, so probably 12 minutes the truck's been running. Long, painful video, sorry, and I'm not going to edit it. And in case any of you guys are wondering, I got 20,138 kilometers. I say 20,000, yeah, 12,513 miles. The vast majority of my mileage is highway, and I have yet to receive a regen message on my EVIC. Nothing displayed here. But I will say, I just filled up my DEF tank yesterday at 20,000 kilometers, and that tank, about 3/4 of that, I used 3/4 of that tank to 5,000 kilometers. Not very good, considering my first one I had to fill up at 12,000 kilometers. This last tank at 3/4, when the arrow was on that 3/4 mark, was 12,000 kilometers, and I just filled it up yesterday. It had exactly 5,000 kilometers. 18 liters of DEF I put in. At 41 degrees Celsius. Blower's doing pretty good. A little higher. So it feels like it's defrost and legs that it's blowing. this window down. And seat steering wheel still on. And we're still on auto. And the RPMs kicked down to about 950-ish. So once we get to 45 degrees, I'm guaranteeing this will be full blast heat. I guess I was wrong. Boom. There we go. Full blast. Not even 45. So not full blast heat. And recording time 16 minutes. So 15 minutes. And as you saw, the truck was not plugged into a blockade or anything. So this is the engine and everything. Is at -2. Just switched to full defrost. There you go. That's how it works. Well, okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, ask below. And I'll post this on 1500 Diesel. Have a good day. Happy winter.